All right, first and foremost, sorry that it's been a while. I'm actually not quite sure how long it's been exactly. I looked the other day. I probably should end videos differently. I think that I say things like anytime and any consideration. Would like I mean it on one hand, but on the other hand, truth be told, I don't. I try not to look at how many views videos get, and I try not to look at like subscribers, whether they're up or down or whatever, because I don't know. On one hand, it might make me a little sad if I'm just being completely honest and vulnerable. If it's, if it doesn't do well or whatever, things go down, things are low. On the other hand, I tell myself it shouldn't matter. So I've actually gotten pretty good at squinting and like looking away when I upload something, and that's probably a ridiculous confession that has nothing to do with tabletop hockey playing, which is still primarily what I want this channel to be about. I think, and what I thought I would do here is kind of hockey guy style. I wouldn't have a YouTube account, period, if it wasn't for the hockey guy. So, I mean, I probably maybe something else would have come along, and I would have made one by now. But I didn't have one until I started watching. Anyway, basically, I wanted him to get to it was this winter of 2017, and I really wanted to make sure that he had 25,000 subscribers by Christmas that winter. So it occurred to me in the midst of sitting there watching, because back then you could track subscribers in YouTube one by one, and so as he was approaching 25K, I realized, like, what am I doing sitting here watching him, hoping and thinking it'd be cool if he hit 25K by Christmas that 25 December 25th or whatever. Why not make an account of my own? So I did. Anyway, and fun fact, my wife, I think, is sub number 24,999 of his. Anyway, he was two away, and I got her to make an account and sub to him. Reasons why I've not made a video in a while, because of course I rarely ever do or not do anything for one reason only. It's always a combination. I thought that, again, I would do the hockey guy style thing and maybe write some stuff down. Although, come to think of it, I don't even know really what the first reason would be. I know that it came aptly right off the cuff of me talking about how this is my favorite time of year to play tabletop hockey. That is normally true. This is the time of year that I got back into tabletop hockey a few off-season summers ago. Would have been pre-pandemic, because there was hockey in the summer during pandemic. But missing the tabletop hockey, again, a quarter century removed from it. And so this has kind of always been my favorite time. I think for the past few weeks, though, because of, I guess in short, the weather, my own kind of condition, my own sort of stuff going on health-wise, probably nothing alarming, and certainly nothing painful or anything like that. I mean, I haven't been suffering. I've just been weird. I have a weird body. Yeah, and I just for a combination of things. And truth be told as well, I did actually make a couple of videos in the past few weeks, but believe it or not, sometimes, I mean, you might think, gee, what the crap he uploads, but there are actually videos that I make where I either shut it off halfway through, or I get to the end of it, and I maybe I upload it and I watch like 30 seconds or a few minutes of it and decide that I'm not going to upload, or it's uploaded, but like I'm not going to make this public. Sort of thing, so it just stays private, or I just take it down, or maybe I watch it on my phone and just don't even upload it in the first place, but one or the other. So I have made a couple of videos in the past few weeks, but I didn't like them, and it's sort of tied into, I guess, as well, how I was feeling. One of them, I couldn't hear out of the right side of my head. My hearing was compromised anyway. I had something going on. I still don't quite know what it is. I've got a follow-up appointment in another few weeks to a month. But again, it's nothing painful. It's nothing, according to multiple doctors, it's probably nothing alarming. So, but it was, like, just to acknowledge that it was sort of part of what kept me away for a little while. There is that. So one of those videos that I tried to make, again, I was having trouble with that, with my hearing and focusing and everything. And it was, I'll tell you though, it was the 55 Montreal Canadiens 55 or 56. 56 Montreal Canadiens against the 77 Montreal Canadiens. Richard Lafleur. And I thought what I would do, I'd do some other series like this. I was even going to call it, I feel bad, so during the video I was like, this doubles as like a Jacket Classic or whatever, but it didn't come out the way that I wanted it to. It was fun, again, in spite of everything, it was fun matching Richard and the best of the 50s Montreal team against Lafleur, the likes of Lafleur and the best of the 70s Montreal team. I was surprised at how not so well that 50s installment did against their 70s counterparts, but the 70s team won both the games. I don't remember the exact scores, but neither game was all that close. And Richard did score. Lafleur definitely scored a lot and assisted some more also. And so there was that. And there was another video that I was working on as well, a Hockey Bones video. And I had a few different ideas and approaches to how to do it, and just nothing was coming together the way that I wanted it to. So basically, it was going to be like a 10 reasons, and so I guess for this as well, like I was going to write out and list out reasons. Now I've been talking for about 6 minutes, and I've not written anything down, but. Yeah, normally this would be the time of year that I would like to play tabletop hockey, and I have started playing tabletop hockey again. A few days ago. I think what I'm going to do, I have 3 ongoing projects right now, kind of. 2 plus 1 that it's already completed, but I've, for whatever reason, I just want to go back and relive it, and everything that I did on paper in a notebook, I want to upload it online. That's the 63 full season that I did with Doc Hockey. And then I have the 78 WHA season, and why am I blanking in the other one all of a sudden? You know, the thing. The other thing that I have going on right now that I do every oh no, that's the it's the I was trying to think of a year, and that's the problem. That's my lame excuse. So the Redemption League, which isn't any one given season, it's teams from 47 to 67, the original 6 teams, and basically for each of those teams, I took one season that they looked good on paper. They at least had a really good regular season, but maybe crapped out in the playoffs or something. Or in the case of the Rangers and Bruins, I just picked teams that sucked a little less than they did normally. So, and so that's my other one that I have ongoing. Of course, I always am thinking about the Hockey Bones one. I have that on the back burner. I did the draft for it, but again, I feel like if on top of everything that I mentioned, if I have the Hockey Bones one on the go, and then also if I have a couple of games that, again, I don't like to talk about it too much because it feels like probably it's been too long now. I'd be trying anyone's patience. But again, with the impact play, I've worked on the book a little bit. I've revisited the cards and stuff like that. So if I'm doing just enough